Namaste, hello everyone. Like many of my friends, they have a children and they are in their teenage time and they are getting their periods now and they are facing some issues. Also, I have some friends who are like similar to my age and they are also facing a lot of issues. And I met some like middle-aged women around 40 or 45 and they are going through menopause and they have certain issue during this time. So I would like to talk about how you can handle this situation, the cramps and the pain and what you can eat, how you can behave in this time. So let's discuss this. The main thing is when our period comes, before 3 to 4 days and during the periods also, our vata and our pitta is naturally aggravated in the body. So what happens when vata is aggravated, your lifestyle should be anti-vata kind of. Your food should be anti-vata kind of, so that you can balance that situation. Yes, it is important to have a good flow, and pitta and vata is important to have a good flow. So we are not restricting it, but we are just managing the situations. So what we can do is, I'll recommend some food which you can, which you should not eat during this time. And trust me, I am not punishing you all, but this is for your body and this is for you to manage this situation and to pass this time very easily and comfortably. So I'll tell you some food, like especially cold food, which are like which the temperature is below the room temperature. Ayurveda recommend you shouldn't have this during this time, and in general also it's good to avoid this cold food. Another thing is you shouldn't have old food. It's like if you have like made it yesterday and if you are planning to have it today, it will have a no nutrition value and it will aggravate pitta in your body, vata in your body. So don't use old food. Make a fresh food, homemade food, and have it. Also fast food during this time, because fast food and fried food both, they are very heavy in nature. They looks light, bread looks light, but it's not light. It's like very difficult to digest. So body needs more energy and body needs to work more. So it's better to avoid such kind of food during this time. Also packaged food or food which are like kept on the shelf for a long time, you should avoid it completely during this time. Okay, so I'll give you the reason why you should avoid, because mainly we get a lot of cravings during this time. So we, whatever we feel and we see, we just munching on it. So you all know it's like it's made, how it made and how it processed, and processed food are normally they don't have any nutrition value and they aggravate vata in the body. So this is the point where I am telling you, you shouldn't have a shelf food. Lot of women are also suffering from the cramps and some pains. So for that, I'll suggest use some herbal teas. In Ayurveda, this ajwain seeds are like best remedy to handle the vata situation, vata aggravation in the body. So what you can do is you can boil just some 1 spoon of ajwain seed in one glass of water. You boil for a few minutes and you keep it like for a while, and when it come down to the room temperature, you add some lemon and rock salt and you just have it. Or you can, like during the day also, you can have some sip of it, so your vata will be balanced and you will not get much cramps. There are other herbs and other things also, like cumin and this coriander. See, they are also helping, but ajwain is the best. So first choose ajwain, and then if you don't get this and if it is not around you, then you can choose any other herbs. Okay, so now there are some food which Ayurveda recommend to have during this time. So we will talk on this now. So they are like, first thing you all know, like Ayurveda recommend homemade food which is like freshly made. It is said that you should have your food within 2 hours after cooking. So best to have such kind of food. It's easy to digest, easy to assimilate in the body, and it gives more nutrition value to your system. Also always have a warm food. not very cold or very hot, so that your body can take it very easily and it can start the process. Otherwise body need to just adjust the temperature first and then it starts doing their other things. So also you can have turmeric, pinch of turmeric with milk, or little bits with some water also you can have. So when you have your green tea, just put little bit of turmeric and have it, because turmeric are antioxidant in nature, and at that time we are losing lot of energy and lot of free radicals from our body, so it's best that you try it. Also you can have sesame seeds, especially black one, which are very good source of calcium in the plant-based food, and that aggravates that stimulates your menstruation. So if you are having a problem in like having a blood, and then you should have it, like you should have sesame seeds every day during this time in the morning. You can have 1 spoon and chew it for a while and then just gulp it. You can have khichdi, which is like made up of rice and a mixture of lentils, so that are very nutritious. Put some ghee into it and enjoy it. So khichdi is very light in nature, and also it is very easy to digest in the body, and it is a wholesome food. There is a grain, there is a pulse, and you can have some cooked vegetable also with this, so it's a complete meal, you can say. And during this time it's great to have a 6 days complete food, so you can nourish your body and your body doesn't crave other things because it's already getting everything, so your body won't need much things from outside. So try to have it. Normally Ayurveda recommend not to have a raw vegetables during this time, because already your vata is aggravated, and this cold and this raw vegetables aggravate more vata inside your body, so avoid it during this time. I know you must have seen and saying somebody and suggesting about this, like if you want to lose weight or if you want to have a good body, then you should have raw vegetables or salads all the time, but it's not the fact, it's a myth, I guess. And you should have a complete meal. Like you can have a little bit of salad with your meal, but not like a whole portion of uncooked vegetable. It's not good for your body. Also you can have some citrus food during this time. They are like these are orange or lemon, amla and kiwi also, so they are good during this time. You can have it. The best time to have these fruits are like between 10 to 4 in the morning, because in morning normally we are in the kapha stage of our body, so mostly fruits are cooling and they are sweet in nature, so Ayurveda doesn't recommend that. So you can have it during the daytime and finish it before the 4 o'clock. Evening is also now again kapha time, so evening in evening you can have some soups, some cooked vegetables, saute vegetables with some grain. Khichdi is also like best during this time, as I told you. Dal rice you can have chapati and sabji also, that's fine. All the homemade fresh food, but yeah, try to avoid fermented food during this time, because that also aggravate pitta in your body, so it's good to avoid fermented food during this time. Thank you so much everyone.